I'm going to explain about Matlab windows. On almost all systems, Matlab works through three basic windows. First one, Matlab desktop. This is where Matlab puts you when you launch it. The Matlab desktop by default consists of following sub-windows. Command window. This is the main window. It is characterized by the Matlab command prompt. When you launch the application program, Matlab puts you in this window. All commands, including those for running user-written programs, are typed in this window at the Matlab prompt. In Matlab, this window is a part of Matlab window that contains other similar windows or panes. If you can get to the command window, we advise you to ignore the other four sub-windows at this point. As software packages become more and more powerful, their creators add more and more features to address the needs of experienced users. Unfortunately, it makes life harder for the beginners. There is more room for confusion, distraction, and intimidation. Next, current directory pane. This pane is located on the left of the command window in the default Matlab desktop layout. This is where all your files from the current directory are listed. You can do file navigation here. Make sure that this is the directory where you want to work so that the Matlab has access to your files and where it can save your new files. If you can change the current directory by navigating through your file system, make sure that the selected directory is also reflected in the about last current directory. This little window and the current directory pane are interlinked. Changing the directory in one is automatically reflected in the other. You also have several options of what you can do with a file once you select it with a mouse click. To see the options, click the right button on the mouse after selecting a file. You can run M files, rename them, delete them, etc. File details pane. Just below the current directory pane is the details pane that shows the details of a file you select in the current directory pane. These details are normally limited to listing of variables from a mat file, a binary data file discussed later, showing titles of M files and listing heading of cells if present in M files. You do not need to understand these details yet. Workspace pane. This sub-window lists all variables that you have generated so far and shows their type and size. You can do various things with these variables such as plotting by clicking on a variable and then using the right button on the mouse to select your options. Command history pane. All commands typed on the Matlab prompt in the command window get recorded, even across multiple sessions. You worked on Monday, then on Thursday, and then on next Wednesday, and so on. In this window, you can select a command from this window with it. You can also select a set of commands from this window and create an M file with the right click of the mouse and selecting the appropriate option from the menu. Second one, figure window. The output of all graphics commands typed in the command window are flushed to the graphics of figure window, a separate gray window with a default white background color. The user can create as many figure windows as the system memory will allow. Third, editor window. This is where you write, edit, create and save your own programs in files called M files. You can use any text editor to carry out these tasks. On most systems, Matlab provides its own built-in editor. However, you can use your own editor by typing the standard file editing command that you normally use on your system. From within Matlab, the command is typed at the Matlab prompt following the exclamation character. The exclamation character prompts Matlab to return the control temporarily to the local operating system, which executes the command following the character. After the editing is completed, the control is returned to Matlab. For example, on Unix systems, typing vi myprogram.m at Matlab prompt and hitting the return key at the end invokes the vi editor on the file myprogram.m. Typing exclamation emacs myprogram.m invokes the emacs editor. So that's all about Matlab Windows. Thank you.